Hi folks, Tim Robson here. I am about halfway to camp. Well, I'm over halfway to camp anyway. I've just got through the first woodland. Come from up there. It's a really grey day, but it's not wet. So I'm gonna get on with it. I'm absolutely boiling. Oh, I stopped miles ago and took my jumper off. I was really warm. Anyway, I'll get on with it. A fun game we can play. It's called Can You See Carlisle195? Probably not. Well, met up with John. He's just chopping up some firewood. He's got his little tent set up, little canvas tent. Now I'm here, set up in the Amok. I've got quite a high pitch on my tarp today because it's not really meant to rain, maybe a little bit of drizzle and hardly much wind, so I thought I'd set up with a nice view. And get the view from where I'll be sitting. Nice look out under the tarp towards the river. I'm really enjoying this Amok. The more you get used to it, the easier it is to set up, the easier it is to slide your mat in there. I found that quite difficult when I first got it, but you get the hang of not putting too much air in the mat and it slides in there pretty easily. But yeah, just got set up, been here for about half an hour and having a grand day. It's only like 12:05. I set off from my house at 9:30, 12:05. Nice. So we're making good time. It's going to be a nice night. Well, we've got a big fire going. John got his chainsaw out, logged up some fallen trees, and we have firewood. Indefinite firewood. There's still like probably about as much as that to bring over. Got my my fire glove hung up on my guy line, so we stop clotheslining ourselves on it. The duct tape job is still holding, which is good. Looking forward to being comfortable in this thing later on. It really is a luxury piece of equipment. Gammon and macaroni cheese. It's going to be really nice. Oh, that's hot. That is a real hot fire. And firewood. A load of geese flying in.
Geese?
Yeah.
Put that in.
Oh, I'm not surprised, man. It's a furnace.
There,
John's.
3 bird roast. Right in there.
Yes. 3 bird roast indeed. Gonna mound the embers around that and then just build the fire up and let it cook for a few hours.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Oh yeah.
You can hear that sizzling already.
You really can.
Yeah. Might have to keep checking it quite regularly just to...
I've just been having a go with John's chainsaw. It's way less scary than I remember it when I was 15, which was the last time I used a chainsaw. But aye, just testing it out on some little logs. Pretty decent. As you can see, we've been on a bit of a wood spree.
Massive wood spree.
Yeah. I'm surrounded by firewood. And there's a huge bit of wood on the fire. It's going to burn for ages. Aye, really good night. It's not too cold, especially not here in front of this fire.
It's quite pleasant, isn't it?
Aye. And how long do you say the 3 bird roast's been in now?
Oh, it's been in for about an hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, about an hour and a half. Nice. So yeah, that's the update for the time. Feast is done. Three bird roast, stuffing and all manner of niceness. Veg, potatoes and such, and gravy. John's just going to beef the fire up and we're going to get fat and warm. There we have it. Looks awesome. Get some of that.
And that's just Tim's. This is mine.
Oh yes. 50 dessert selection. Oh.
Food of kings.
Yeah. Been a really good night. Just standing here warming up before we go to bed. Getting some heat out of this monster of a fire. That's me in my my Amok now, nice and comfy, sitting staring out at the fire and down towards the river. Really comfortable, really warm. Anyway, good night folks, I'll see you in the morning. Morning everyone. Oh, it's been a cold night. It's down to about -3, John says. I don't doubt it, there's frost everywhere. The tarp's frosted over and yeah. I would have had a totally warm sleep if it wasn't for my sleeping bag being a bit thin. But I tucked my down jacket in around me and that was nice. John's already started the fire over there.
It's already lit. I just put twigs on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I remember when I was up at about 6, the fire was totally still glowing like.
Right. I just chucked twigs on top of it and it went like.
Good, good. So I'm just sitting here in chair mode. I'm gonna put my alcohol stove on in a second and oh, John's already lit his gas one. I have horrible dry mouth. I'm gonna get a drink. Well, that's me fully packed up now. John's the same. There's his tent packed away. Pretty decent little sized pack for that tent. There's my gear. I've just got my Gore-Tex to put on and a bottle of Lucozade to drink on the way. Just enjoying the last bit of heat from the fire before we get it put out and bugger off. Well, we're on our way back out now. Back through the mud. It's been a really good camp. Had a proper good night. 50 dessert selection was amazing. 3 bird roast was amazing. And fires were amazing as usual. But now it's time to get wet and muddy. Ooh. Right, thanks for watching everybody, hope you enjoyed. See you later.